earthquakes, floods, hurricanes, tornadoes. What are you going to do if there's a natural disaster in your area? The first priority is to have water stored for you and your family. The best way to do this is to use food-safe containers like these. They come in a variety of sizes, anywhere from 1 3/4 gallons. They come in 5, 15, 30, and 55, and all the way up to 160 gallons. You can also use canning jars, Gatorade or soda bottles, like 2-liter bottles, or what else? Not milk jugs. Don't use milk jugs because the residue from the milk doesn't come off and it will cause bacteria to build in there and make your water bad. So no milk jugs. Containers like these are stackable. They also have a handle. So in an event that you had to leave your home, you could take your water with you if it was in one of these smaller jugs. Like this one, it has a handle as well. But the larger ones are harder to move once they're filled. So those you couldn't take with you. So you need to weigh what would be best for your family in the area that you live for the emergencies that you might have. Also, you need to put these on something. Don't store them in your garage on the concrete. The chemicals from the concrete will leach into the water. So you need to have a barrier, like a piece of plywood, 2x4s, or a pallet, even cardboard between your barrel and the concrete. Okay, the cardboard might break down sooner than plywood would. Okay, so in order to keep your water drinkable, you need to treat the water, and you can do that a couple of different ways. You can use bleach, but it dissipates out very quickly, so you've got to rotate your water about every 6 months. Some people do it with a time change, that way they remember. So you empty them, refill them, and put more bleach. Or you can buy a product that's an organic preservant that you drop in when you fill them, and it will keep your water safe to drink for 5 years. And it's nothing more than an organic preservant. So it will stabilize the water and keep it good for 5 years. There's also a test kit in here that you can use to check the water before you drink it. Okay? Some of us fill our water barrels and forget about them. So I've opted to filter the water I have stored because I haven't kept up with rotating the water, and I know it's probably grown bacteria. So there's different filtration systems that you can use. So they all do basically the same thing. They remove the harmful bacteria. This one, on the other hand, also removes chemicals and hard metals, and also smell and taste. The LifeStraw doesn't filter for chemicals or smell or taste. So there's different products that do a little bit different things, and the prices are different. So research the different products online before you invest your money. If you want to store water in your vehicle, you need to store it in one of these containers that's meant for water storage, or there's a product called Blue Can Water, and it's packaged like a soda. It's in a soda can, but it's just water, and it can take the heat. What cannot is your store-bought water bottles. If they get heated, or your reusable ones, when they get heated, they start to break down. They're biodegradable, so they will break down, and the chemicals from the plastic will get into the water, and it will wreak havoc on your intestines. The same is true with your reusable water bottles in the dishwasher. The heat will damage them and cause them to start to break down. So there's also accessories to go along with your water barrels. There's special hoses for filling them that don't have the same chemicals as a regular garden hose. And then there's a siphon hose that you can use to draw the water out. So this would just drop into the barrel, you shake it, and it draws the water up and out. It's a siphon. Okay? Or there's a water pump that screws into the top and will pump the water out. And that is the basics of water storage. I hope you're ready for your natural disaster. Thank you.